Over the past decade, we have communicated with tens of thousands of people around the world about their dream of owning land. In the beginning, there was a portion of people who were looking for land to use recreationally or as a vacation property. This segment still exists, but the fastest growing segment is people who are looking for land as a security measure. Somewhere to go if things get worse, a place to be away from large cities, grow food, and be free. Many of the people looking for this type of land are busy professionals and entrepreneurs with little time to spend on the development of basic infrastructure. If you are looking for land to utilize in a short timeline, then Freedom Ridge is the location to explore. Tennessee is a desirable place to be, with no state income tax, respect for individual freedom, beautiful landscapes, and 4 seasons. There are a lot of reasons to love Tennessee and this 3.5-acre property. Located in northwest Tennessee, this 3.5-acre tract has road frontage, power, and high-speed fiber optic internet. The work has already been done for the property to successfully pass a Perc test for septic permitting and installation, saving you months of time and effort along with nearly $2,500 of inspection cost and related fees. This property is also not part of an HOA. There are no covenants or restrictions, there is no minimum dwelling size, and you can use the property recreationally as long as you like. This could include living in an RV, yurt, tiny home, or similar type of temporary structure. Some of the new landowners who have purchased a property in Freedom Ridge are planning to build a barndominium, cabin, or site-built home. And when it comes to water, there are 4 water wells that have been successfully drilled throughout Freedom Ridge, including one across the road from this 3.5-acre property. Here's what the water well drilling contractor had to say about Freedom Ridge.
Well, I was kind of born into the water well drilling business. We drill a lot of wells in western Kentucky, middle Tennessee. Today we're in Indian Mound, Tennessee at Freedom Ridge subdivision, drilling wells for potential customers and customers that's already bought lots in here. And I would say over the years, we probably have 4,000 to 5,000 water wells in the ground from western Kentucky to southern Illinois to middle Tennessee. So here at Freedom Ridge in Indian Mound, Tennessee, we have drilled many wells here, and the depths range from 180 to as deep as 340. It seems like each lot has its own personality. You really never know where you're going to hit the water, but it's usually in that range. It's coming out of a limestone formation, and it seems to be really good water. As far as how many wells we've drilled here on Freedom Ridge, I'm on my 4th right here. On this same ridge, the very next subdivision, I've probably drilled a dozen wells over there. So I'd say I'm probably 14 to 18 wells on this same ridge, and as far as I know, they're all very good wells. Right here in Freedom Ridge subdivision, every well has cleaned up nicely. There's no odor.
If you had one piece of advice you could give someone looking to purchase land in Tennessee and eventually install a water well, what would this advice be?
Well, number one, I would probably have to call LANDIO. I mean, they've got this beautiful property here. It's one of the prettiest places I've been to drill water wells. I would definitely have to give them a shout. And when you do finally choose the lot that you want, call me up. I'll come out and meet you. We'll look it over. I'll give you my ideas. I'll listen to where you're wanting to put the house and put all that information together and get you a good water well. Land is opportunity out here. It's just amazing out here.
Just the information we have covered up to this point provides a compelling case for this 3.5 acres of land in Tennessee. But to sweeten the value proposition, let's explore what's around the property. Freedom Ridge is located in northwest Tennessee, Stewart County to be precise. From Freedom Ridge, you take Deer Haven Road west to State Highway 46, which is about 0.8 of a mile from the west side of Freedom Ridge. This is looking north at the intersection of Deer Haven Road and State Highway 46, which is a paved road. We're going to jump to the interactive map that shows all 42 lots in Freedom Ridge. This is lot 38, the 3.5 acres right here. Red indicates a property that is sold. Purple represents a property that is pending under contract, and green is available. As we mentioned, there are 4 water wells that have been drilled in Freedom Ridge, and you can see those water wells indicated by these icons right here. And as we mentioned, there is a water well that was drilled just across the street from lot 38. This is on lot number 7. The wells were drilled to a couple hundred feet. They all have a good flow rate, and if you're budgeting for the cost of the well, factor in a cost of $15,000 to $20,000. Depending on the final depth, the type of pump and motor that you use, etc. Some have come in less than that amount, but it's always better to overcompensate and come in below budget than to fall short and need to come up with extra funds. State Highway 46 will take you north to US Highway 79. If we zoom out, you can see where State Highway 46 intersects with US Highway 79. There you will find a Dollar General, a convenience store with fuel and a bait shop, along with building supplies. And if you take US Highway 79 to the east, it will lead you directly into Clarksville. Freedom Ridge is about 30 minutes from Clarksville. That's to the western edge of the city. In about 35 minutes, you can be in downtown Clarksville. Clarksville has a population around 170,000. It is the 5th largest city in the entire state, just slightly smaller than Chattanooga and larger than Murfreesboro. Clarksville sits along the Cumberland River, and in Clarksville you can find a hospital, Home Depot, Lowe's, Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, several grocery stores. Clarksville has a historic downtown area with shopping, dining, and entertainment. There's also many parks, trails, and a variety of outdoor recreational opportunities, and the Clarksville Farmers Market has been voted one of the best in the entire United States. We mentioned how Clarksville over here is situated on the Cumberland River. The Cumberland River also runs south and west of Freedom Ridge. And from Freedom Ridge, you're only about 5.6 miles from a public boat launch that provides access to the Cumberland River. This is an aerial shot looking at that public boat launch, and there you can see it from the ground. Fishing opportunities in the Cumberland River include bass, catfish, drum, and trout. And here are some photos of the Cumberland River. And along the Cumberland River, just west of the property, is the Cross Creeks National Wildlife Refuge. And if we zoom out a little bit further, just a little over 30 minutes from the property is the Land Between the Lakes. All this green shaded area here is the Land Between the Lakes. The Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area provides access to over 300 miles of undeveloped shoreline, 200 miles of paved roads, 500 miles of trails, and 170,000 acres of forest and open lands. Situated on a peninsula between the Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley, two of the largest lakes in the United States, the 300 miles of natural shoreline and lake access provides idyllic settings for camping, picnicking, hiking, fishing, boating, wildlife viewing, and water sports. Licensed hunts for deer, turkey, squirrel, and other small game occur throughout the year. And downtown Nashville is only about 77 miles from Freedom Ridge. With a population over 2 million, you can find anything you need in Nashville, including an international airport. A new Freedom Ridge website was recently launched. You can go to the Freedom Ridge map, find Lot 38, click on that, hit View Lot Details, and that will take you to the details page for Lot 38. In addition to the video that you're watching, there's a virtual tour of Lot 38. There are over 100 images of the property in the surrounding area. Click the Photos tab, then click the full screen icon, then click the grid icon to view all those images in a grid format. Here's an interactive map of Lot 38, and then the property details. There's a long description with a lot of additional information, including distances to nearby points of interest and links where you can find more information about those locations. And here are GPS coordinates with links where you can open those on a Google map. This 3.5 acre property with road frontage, power, high-speed fiber optic internet, and successful Perc test is priced at $60,997. The Freedom Ridge team has incorporated a Buy Now feature into the new website that allows you to secure this property with a simple $499 deposit. The $499 deposit will secure the property for you, and it will be credited towards your purchase. To place your $499 deposit, click this red Buy Now button. That will add the deposit to your cart. Then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window appears where you enter all your payment and contact information. Then click Pay Now. Once your deposit has been placed, this Buy Now button will automatically change to Out of Stock. There's a decreasing number of available properties in Freedom Ridge, and when they're sold, they're sold. If you have any questions, you can fill out this contact form. You may also call or text the Freedom Ridge team anytime. Their number is 615-375-0245. Again, that number is 615-375-0245. Many people have expressed interest in Freedom Ridge who are looking to come together with family and friends and purchase multiple lots next to each other. The adjoining Lot 37 to the east is available. It's 2.5 acres, and this property is $44,997. If you're looking for a little more space, or you'd like to come together with family and friends, each having your own separate property, but adjoining one another, lots 37 and 38 can be purchased for about $106,000 together. If you're watching this video and you'd like to move forward with lots 37 and 38, you can simply place that $499 deposit on each one of those properties, and each of those deposits will be credited towards your purchase. Again, if you have any questions about these lots or any of the lots in Freedom Ridge, please give their team a call. Again, the number is 615-375-0245. And that number does also receive text messages. On behalf of myself, my family, and the entire team here at LANDIO, we sincerely appreciate your continued support and ask that you help us please make the dream of land ownership come true for more people by sharing our website, our properties, and our videos with everyone that you know. Thank you and God bless.